Got my game, and we are now off to go. Why should I stack? When you stack with Mirages, the stats such as HP of all the stack members are combined. The abilities may also transform. Stacking, you're always powerful in a stack than you are apart, but there's one downside. Weaknesses are also shared among the whole stack, which can get you in trouble. Setting up stack. You should set stacks up in both forms, Lincoln and Giant. So you're always ready to battle. You can stack 3 members high. There's one simple, smaller goes on top of bigger. Lann, Reynn, and their Mirages are assigned sizes small, medium, and large. And your stack, large goes on the bottom, medium goes in the middle, and small goes on top. Easy, right? When Reynn and Lann are in large, in giants, Mirages always stack above them, but when the twins are in medium-sized Lincoln, things get a little more crazy. Suddenly, they can ride on top of large-sized Mirages and put small-sized Mirages on top of their head at the same time.
By the way, you two can switch between giant size and Lillican size. Depending on your size, you can make different stacks. You won't be allowed to put big things on top of the small things when creating a stack. So, to get on top of a Mirage, you need to be in Lillican form. The best way to learn is to try it once you've rounded up a few more Mirages. You'll pick it up in no time.
Okay. Oh, shortcut. Left, okay. Alright. It's a box.
Huh? A dead end?
But there's nowhere else to go. What are we gonna do?
Never the fear! Look closely. This may appear to be a wall, but it's actually a gimme golem.
Is this a Mirage too?
Not in the traditional sense of the word. But you'll see these pests all over Grymoire. And unless you give them what they want, they'll give you a hard time and block the way.
So what is it they want?
It really depends on the gimme golem. So the first thing you'll have to do is examine it. Gimme!
A luster leaf.
So where do we find that?
That choco chick you just imprisoned ought to be able to track down what we need. But first things the first, you're going to have to unlock the right ability on the Choco Chicks the Mirage board.
Using the Mirage board. Each Mirage has its own Mirage board. A special chart that packed with new powers and potentials. Ability stats boosts. Each space on the board holds a new surprise. If you unlock spaces using skill points, your Mirage earn level up. Some spaces on the Mirage boards cannot be unlocked until you meet special conditions. But with a little work, you will reach them all. Stroll. Unlock Stroll.
Hey, the Choco Chicks come along for a stroll.
Huh? It found something.
Yay! You found it! Now, try examining the Gimme Golem one more at a time.
Yeah, let's see if you can find something else.
Whoa! It vanished.
That's so cool. I guess the Choco Chick found us just the item we needed.
Well, duh.
Yep. With the help of a Mirage or the two, there's nothing that you can't accomplish. And Mirage boards are for much the more than unlocking abilities. You can also use them to change your Mirages into new and the powerful forms. So be sure to keep on the leveling up and working on your Mirage boards. Pretty soon, you'll be bouncing and the trouncing across Grymoire like a pair of the pros.
Well, it's waiting for us further ahead.
So, Tama, I noticed Mirages disappear when we defeat them. Why is that?
Most of the Mirages you see in Grymoire don't actually technically belong in this world. And so, when one of you guys gives them the old KO, they can't maintain their presence here anymore. They fizzle that out and go back to their own worlds.
Huh. Wait. Now, that's weird. Who was it that told me all this before? Ugh. It's like, right there, on the tip of my tongue.
Do-do-do-do-do.
Now what's this?
This is called a Mercrift. Inside, you're the likely to find mirages that are, shall we say...
Mirages? Oh man, let's go catch them.
But...
This one's not very cute.
Mercris are home to strange and rare, unusual, very dangerous mirages. If you want to explore one, make sure you're fully prepared before diving in. Most Mercris are too tough for you to handle when you first meet them. If you do end up getting whomped, come back later and when you've got a bit stronger.
Lann! Why did you... Now what do we do? I tried to tell you. Inside Mercrifts, you're likely to find mirages that are the strong and dangerous.
You tried to tell us. Try a little harder, please.
Of course we have.
Ow.
Oh no. Did you two die already?
What? I died? But that's... no way.
Sorry about
Maybe
that.
It's true. That mirage in the Mercrif did kinda...
Well, I'm still alive.
Yes. That's because someone intervened. Right at the moment of your demise. And made it so the battle never happened.
Wow, you can really do that?
Of course. Although Tama's the one who does it.
That's the right. I have the power to rewind time a little, and then to whisk you to safety. Although, it costs me a life to do it, so I hope you don't mind if I rest for a little the while afterwards.
A life?
You might not believe it, but I've actually got multiple lives. Back there, I had to sacrifice one of those lives to turn back time and to save you. You see, this girl with the ribbon that showed up in my dreams, she's the one who taught me how to do it.
That makes zero sense and kind of freaks me out, but Tama, I'm impressed.
Thanks! Oh, but just so you know, I can only use my powers to protect the two of you specifically. And only if you lose a fight, like what happened to you in the Mercrift. Oh, yeah! And I can always recover my lives if you stay here and let me rest a spell. So, don't forget to give me a breather before I run out of second the chances.
Dude, you got it. Say no more. Rest yourself silly.
Yes, sir!
Thanks, Tama. We really owe you one. Especially Lann, who didn't have the good sense to listen before diving in.
When the party has fallen, the entire party of Fiend Tama will whisk everyone back to safely with the Nine Kill. Nightwood's Hills, there's no penalty. You will have to fight your way back to where you were. Be careful though. If you're inside the threshold of a powerful mirage, Tama won't be able to see you and it's game over.
Hey, who's that?
Oh, if you mean our new guest, she claims to have gotten herself lost. Go say hello. She's quite the character.
Okay.
New party member.
The real question is how she got here from the outside world when it's no easy trick.
Oh, that's
She must
over
have
by where I
experience crossing between planes.
I think the stranger went to the North Promenade. Yes, we will save at this point.
Some like to say, where there's life, there's hope.
But that's just a saying. So, she's over at North Promenade. Oh, she's so tiny. Is she, what's the word again? Lilican?
Chocobocolina! Oh. Hello, and how are you?
Good. More or less.
You know, what a nice, quiet place.
Oh,
So who are the you?
Oh, you can call me Choco Latte.
Choco Latte.
I seem to have washed up here like a soggy yellow feather in a storm.
Huh? I do have this funny knack for winding up in strange places.
cool.
All right! Care to shop? I've got the goods. Chocoboco cheese!
Chocolate has a habit of picking up all sorts of strange things. Those items can be yours if you are ready to fork over enough Gilmore currency, also known as Gil. Choco Marts is always improving, so when you visit Nine Hills, don't miss the opportunity to shop. Stop. See what's stop. Wow. Pick me up. What is a pick me up? Oh, remove sleep.
Whoa, slow down. What kind of operation is this?
It's called a shop, dear. You're in luck. I find all kinds of stuff as I bounce from point A to point Q. I'm your Choco connection.
So hey, are you ready to head back to Grymoire?
Plaza 99.
Shoulder yourself, Seraphie! I didn't know it was you!
You had it coming. You know, when you awakened, you should have woke me up, too. I don't remember raising you to be such a selfish self-poo.
Well, I don't remember you raising me at all!
Who's this?
Oh, hi. I'm just your adorable local wind pixie, aka Seraphie. My hobbies include gossip mongering and, let's see. Oh, I'm good at hoarding things. Yep,
Hoarding?
hoarding. Why do you think I'm here? You must have tons of prismariums. More than you can handle, right?
Well, we're still working on it.
Uh-huh. You'll have scads of them before long. You're gonna need a place to unload.
Yeah, they are kind of bulky.
Well, who's got you covered? This pixie right here. Anacro made me a special prism case that lets me keep all your prismariums safe. Just plonk the ones you don't need in and yoink the ones you do need out. All plonking and yoinking must be performed within the confines of 9 Wood Hills or from an alternate location with a suitably strong connection. Additional terms, conditions, and restrictions may apply.
Okay.
I'm not sure I caught every single word, but I guess I agree.
Oh yeah, this prismarium belongs to one of my tribe. Treat it with the same boundless love and affection you feel for me.
Okay.
Seraphie's kind of a special the case.
And it crosses and trusts Seraphie with Prism Case, automatically stores all of the Prismariums you collect. The Prismarium case is also where you're permitted to transfig your Mirages. Talk about handy contraption. Seraphie keeps Prism Case and Woods, you can access it by talking directly, but the case is also at your disposal in Grymoire Just select it from the menu at the gate tour. Safe crystals! And Seraphim is a special device that you can use to call Seraphi and access your prism case remotely. Seraphi is not keen on leaving Nine Hills, but thanks to the Seraphone, you can still swap in Mirages while you go. Just keep in mind that each Seraphone can only be used once because Seraphi doesn't feel like getting off her because your data security is important, of course. Tiny Wind Pixie that makes home in the forest. In fact, she sometimes meets up with them to play cards and gossip, so be sure to treat them with the same boundless affection Seraphi expects you to feel. Once per battle, reduce the Mirage's HP to create a Prismuti. What else is in this world?
Seraphi is in charge of taking the...
Need something, Lann?
Interesting. Very interesting.
If one of your Mirages has learned the stroll ability, it will follow you around in the field, just as the llamas you included in your lineup. Speaking of the which, I have that ability too. So if you always want your adorable Tama at your side, keep me in your lineup, okay?
Anyway, I think you should be able to manage on your own from here.
You mean you're the leaving us?
Yes, you handle things now.
Oh, okay, I will.
It's cool. I'll lock this place down tighter than a Marlboro's bottle of mouthwash. That's a Seraphi guarantee.
Huh?
But where are you going now? Oh, well, somewhere
What
else,
do you
of course.
mean?
Yeah, that's not exactly very helpful.
Son?
Look, we really need to ask you so many things. No, you'll figure it out. I can't do everything for you now. Everything? But you've barely done anything. Besides, every world has its own rules. Like water dousing fire, and light banishing darkness.
I think that's just called science.
Well, I designed mine to be so completely unbreakable that even I can't undo them.
Undo what?
The rules.
You're bad at explaining.
You're saying you can't help. Because that violates the rules of the world or something?
Exactly.
But why is that? I mean, come on. Just who do you think you are?
Me?
Oh, well...
I'm God.
Hasta la vista.
She's gone.
Dude.
I guess we can't necessarily rule it out, but for somebody calling the cosmic shots, she seems kind of sub-benevolent.
Well, that's Anna Crow for you, so get used to it.
So, she really is God?
Beats me. Anna Crow is Anna Crow, wouldn't you say?
Pretty the much.
Thanks for clearing it up.
All right. R1 to quickly speed through the conversation. Oh, not good enough. You can always press options and skip the scene altogether. Of course, if you start skipping scenes with abandon, it won't be long until you have zero idea what's going on in the story. But then again, if this is your second trip to Grymoire, you may want to get right down to business. You've always got the log. Let's save. So much fun. Savings complete. Okay. Huh. Yeah.
Well, that certainly cost us a chunk of time.
And whose fault is that?
Oh, yeah, I want names.
Baby Hemoth prison. Well, that's the end of this episode. I want to thank everybody for joining me. Hope you've enjoyed this. I know it's a little slow in the uptick, but we will get there as soon as we can. So thank you all for joining me, and I will see you all next time. Bye-bye.